All right, so we are doing some live readings today. Today we actually had my second online clearing. I'll talk a little bit about that here in a little bit. So we had the first um, online group private clearing, energy clearing in May, and that was on the 24th, and that actually went really well. We had like 50 participants, and word got out. And today we actually had 250 participants that joined the online private energy clearing group. So I'm super excited because I do want to reach more people. Those of you who missed, that's okay. I'm going to be doing this energy clearing stuff every Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you didn't get a chance to join the energy group online clearing today with me, you have every Sunday as an opportunity to join. It's definitely something that I feel is going to pick up more because energetically, I feel like everybody on this planet goes through shit. Everything happens. There's always something going on. Somebody's energy is always stagnant for some reason, and it needs to be cleared. All right, so as we wait for more participants, I think it would be a lot easier for me to do Sundays since I'm already doing my energy clearing group. And then after that, I can always join live for YouTube to do some readings for everybody. Now, those of you that want to get a reading done, it's greatly appreciated if, look at the banners here. Um, so that's my Cash App. Oopsie. Let me edit this one here because we are doing this every Sunday. So I'm waiting for more people. Um, so it is every Sunday. Um, every Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, here we go. Going right back to where it was. All right, so hey Jay, thanks for joining. Hey Hannah, how are you? Hannah from Atlanta. It rhymes, doesn't it? Okay, so as I stated online earlier, that I kind of feel like over the last couple of weeks that a lot of us were going through some sort of energetic shift. I was feeling like people that were wolves in sheep's clothing were now coming out of the woodwork. I feel like people's masks were being removed. Okay. People that you thought were loyal to you, people that you thought were your friends, people that you thought were very supportive to you, or that they were family that really gave a shit about you or cared about you, are now to the point where they just can't pretend anymore. They're coming out and showing their true colors. You know, every time you try to do something, maybe before you never even realized that they were shooting slugs at you. Maybe they were just being negative. Oh, you're never going to be successful. Or why'd they hire you for? You don't have education, or you don't have experience, or whatever why does that person want to be with you? You got too many kids, or you're so negative. Whatever the case may be, even if it's people that are trying to take advantage of you financially. Maybe you're trying to go through a partnership with someone. Maybe somebody's wanting to rent their house to you, or sell their house to you, or sell their car to you, but they're not disclosing the full information to you in the very beginning. But then as you listen to them talk, you're going to end up putting their foot in their mouth. Okay. So I'm just saying that energetically, as you start to raise your vibration, you're going to start seeing that people that are around you really are somebody that you should have watched out for. And you may not understand this. There's more to this situation than meets the eye. And you might be asking for clarity right now. Ask the angels to help you fully understand the messages that are not seen at this time. Maybe you're still at this point where you're so devoted to a particular person, but they've been giving you red flags after red flags after red flags, but you've been looking at them through these rose colored glasses, and you're not seeing the big picture here. Maybe you're not seeing that this person is toxic. Maybe you're seeing that this person is not loyal to you, but you're loyal to them. If you see that they're not loyal to other people, they're not loyal to you either, honey. If they're gossiping about other people, I guarantee you they're gossiping about you and your situation too. And so Spirit is like saying, open your eyes right now, fam. Open your eyes. See that the people that are around you are holding you back. If you want to move forward, you got to take a look at yourself and who you have that is supporting you right now. Okay. It's like you're showing compassion and kindness to others, even when it's not being returned to you, you know? And maybe these people are either too dependent on you or you're too dependent on other people. Maybe confidently you feel that you need these people to boost your self-esteem, but they're really not. Like I said, they're wolves in sheep's clothing right now. And I kind of feel that as you are raising in vibration, I'm starting to feel like you're realizing that someone or these people are turning on you and or they're walking away, or you're finally going to be walking away if you're not treated right. Maybe you gave people the ultimatum that, hey, I need you to treat me like this. Perhaps maybe I feel reconciliation. I feel like you tried to cut certain people out of your life, but then you try to give them the benefit of the doubt and let them back in your life. And it feels like you may have went months without talking to this person, but as soon as you started talking to this person, it was the same old fucking shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm cursing because I'm sorry. I gotta be who I am. Okay. But it's the same. And I know you guys can relate. It's the same old fucking shit over again. They haven't changed. It's like there's no respect there, and it's almost like, the saying that you can catch more bees with honey than vinegar. It's almost like you got to watch what you say with them, but they won't watch what they say with you. And that has to stop. Okay. And it's to the point where, it's to the point where you're like, you know what? I don't want to be around people who don't show me love back. So Hannah says that this is for her. And Helen says that yes, that's why I have cord cutting issues. Yeah, it's hard to let go because you have this loyalty to certain people, and you might feel a little guilty of letting certain people go. But if you know that when you talk to someone and energetically they're bringing your vibration down, you got to get to the point where you got to take care of yourself first, because if you don't take care of yourself, nobody else is. Nobody else is going to watch out for you the way you're going to watch out for self. Okay. And, vibrationally, energetically, this is why I am doing these online group mass private clearings, is because I feel like more and more people are wanting to shift energetically to a higher vibration, to a higher level, but they need a little help. Okay. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I am just so grateful that more and more people are signing up. I'm hoping that we went from 50 to 100 to 250. I hope that we go to 500 to 1,000 or even 10,000 people that are going to be cleared in mass quantities. And that's my divine purpose. I feel like that's my way of being of service. And yeah, Hannah, if you give too many chances, you know what? And I've done the same thing. I've been Dorothy the doormat for years because I gave someone too many chances. I gave someone the benefit of doubt, thinking that they would change, But it's like, and this card, I don't know why this card was out, but it's like, this card is the beaver. I did my own animal cards, and it's like you got to stop wasting your time and energy and resources on unimportant matters, and that means people too, right? I did my own animal cards because I feel like we as humans have a lot of animalistic characteristics, so we can relate to a lot of the animals. But it's time for you to change your environment in a way that makes you feel more secure and comfortable. And if you're dealing with people that you can't resolve conflicts with, whether it's your mate or your friends or your coworkers, sometimes you just have to leave, especially if you feel trapped. in your particular relationship or in your job. And that goes with family too. Sometimes you got to cut family off. You just got to like beat them with a long handled spoon or keep them at a arm's length distance. So we're going to do some readings here. So if anybody has any questions, I don't really hop on here that much, but I can tell you that there's some people here that really need to hear this too. That I kind of feel like you're concerned about money, okay? And it's like you got to get into some sort of ritual here, to bring in prosperity. And right now is the time. It's time sensitive that you have to strike now. Okay. If you're being offered a job, this is what I'm being told. Some of you are being offered a job right now. And it's like, if this is your opportunity to step up in a position, you need to take it before they turn around and give it to somebody else. Okay. Right now is a time of expansion. And, even if you have to do affirmations to help shift your mental state and seeing prosperity flowing in your way, seeing that job. If you're not working right now, you got to see it. See it. Let's see. Like I said, it's time sensitive. You got to strike now. There are winds of change. What are your goals? What are your goals right now? Like, you got to pay attention to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you that the moment is now. You've got to strike right now. It feels like there's a certain opportunity. There's a certain opportunity that needs to be, it's time sensitive. Okay. But I do feel like there is some winds of change happening here. Right now, a lot of you feel like you're just kind of floating in the wind. It's like, I'm just going with the flow. There's no real meaning to life. I don't even know where I'm going. I don't know what direction I'm headed. And this is where it's like, you got to strike now. This is where you got to work on yourself to figure out what it is that I want to do. What is my life purpose? What is it that makes me happy? And actually make some movement towards the direction that you want to go, whether it's your relationship, whether it's with your health, whether it's with your finances. But at the same time, I feel like you got to change your perspective right now. A lot of you guys have been focusing so much on the negative. Now, how can you manifest even in the good stuff? How can you manifest the good stuff and the positive things in your life if you're constantly in this negative point of view? You have to change your perspective in order to get what you want. And when you change your perspective and you actually work towards manifesting your goal, it's almost like you're going to be unstoppable. You're going to have this momentum where you're going to start building this momentum, that your hard work and your patience is finally going to be rewarded. And it's going to take a while because, like I said, a lot of us focus on the negative when we're trying to manifest good things in our life. But yet underneath, subconsciously, we're like, oh, that's not going to happen. Oh, I'm not going to get good things. My relationship isn't going to change. You got to stop that shit. Stop. When you start changing your perspective, you're gain some momentum, you start to plant some seeds, you're gonna start exploring different worlds. The dimension and your current reality is going to shift the very moment that you change your perspective. Okay. And the object right here it's about power. It's about your inner power. It's about you connecting to self and being connected to God and being a co-creator with God and to be able to manifest the things that you want. But right now you have to do the spiritual work. I kind of feel like you're focused so much on the worldly things around you that you lost perspective on the spiritual things. It's almost like start connecting to your imagination, your visualization. See what you want. Don't look at what's before you. Focus mostly on emotions and the visualizations of where you're trying to go. And when you do that, then you start to get the wheels are going to start turning. You're going to have this cosmic cycle that's just going to start rolling and building momentum. And all of a sudden, there's going to be good luck happening. You're going to see a whole another phase in your life. You're going to see that things are finally looking up. Okay. And a lot of you guys aren't listening to me. A lot of people preach this shit, man. And none of y'all guys listen. Y'all are still stuck in a rut. Even when I give some of you guys positive readings, it's like you're impatient. You want things to happen like yesterday. And even if you see little things that don't match up to what I've said, if you're patient enough to allow things to just play itself out, then you'll actually see that a lot of things that I told you actually is going to manifest. And sometimes we just got to get out of our own way. Sometimes we got to just stop focusing on the negative and focusing on the outcome that we really want. So, hey, Les, how are you? Yes, you do. We cash out for a reading tonight. Yes. Yes, ma'am. This is going to help build my channel. It's going to help me also because we are exchanging energy here. Not doing any healings tonight because we just did that mass online group clearing today. That was a private session, and we had 250 people join, and I am tired. I just don't want to do anything right now. So later on, I'll do a short little video when Spirit tells me it's time and what type of video we're going to be doing. So if anybody is wanting a reading right now, I'm going to pull a couple cards. Okay, so Spirit says that somebody here needs to see themselves as a warrior. Okay, for some reason they've been seeing themselves as a victim. Less you can send however much you want. It's no set whatever, as long as it's some sort of love donation for the reading that you want. So I feel that someone here is very highly connected spiritually, and they don't even realize it. You know, I kind of feel that you have been asking for your high vibe tribe. You've been asking for God and the universe and the angels to help you build a network of people who love you, who respect you, who are loyal. And it's just like you're trying to build a win-win situation with everybody. Okay. And you're trying really, really hard to get somewhere. You're trying really hard to expand your horizon. This is about expansion. Oh my God, Leslie, I think that they're talking about you right now. Oh my God, I feel it. I'm getting zoned. I'm going directly to you right now, Les. I'm going directly to you right now. I feel like this is about building collaboration. It's like you want to build this empire of people that respect you, that love you, that look up to you, and that y'all have mutual loyalty. And I kind of feel like you're finally wielding your power. You know, I also am being told you have to cut back on expenses. You got to watch what you're spending right now. I don't know why. But I'm also being told that when it comes to relationships, don't be overly aggressive. Okay, especially when you're dealing with the opposite sex right now. Don't be too aggressive because you might scare somebody away. I don't know what they're saying right now, but that's what they're telling me. And this is for Les. Okay, hold on, I'm waiting for the cards to flip out. What does Les need to know? You know, here's the thing. I kind of feel that when it comes to relationships, I feel that you're getting to the point where you're like, I just want to be by myself and be independent. But I kind of feel like it's like When it comes to relationships, you're so controlling. You want things to go your way. You want people to do what you want people to do what you want them to do, and they're just not acting right. You know what I mean? It's like they're not allowing you to control them. And I feel like you're dealing with a lot of people who are being disloyal right now, but that it's like it feels like it's the past, and you gotta let it go. Work wise, I feel like you're fine. I hope this makes sense, Les, but I kind of feel like you're fine. I kind of feel like there's going to be some sort of open invitation when it comes to relationships. I kind of feel like someone is going to, and it could be a group of girls, and it could very well be the opposite sex, but for some reason, I'm feeling an open invitation where somebody's asking you to come out, to go out. I kind of feel like a lot of nightlife stuff happening here. So I kind of feel like this is after work activities that are taking place right now. And so, with that being said, I kind of feel that even if it feels lonely right now, it feels like you're just all about work and you don't have the right people in your corner. There's a reason for that. Right now, I kind of feel like there is one particular person you have in your sights right now, but they're saying not to force it. Like, don't be overly aggressive. Don't try to force a night out with this person, or don't try to force a relationship with this person. It's like, go with the flow. Okay, go with the flow. Hope that makes sense to you, Les. All right, so Hannah, I see that you sent something as well. I'm gonna use these other ones. Let's see. You're welcome, Les. I kind of feel like we're worried about family, Hannah. I kind of feel like, I kind of feel that you're wanting to expand or grow your family. I feel like maybe you want some particular person to be a part of your family. And I kind of feel like you have a lot of fear or worried about a particular relationship that you're dealing with. And it kind of feels like it's because this person that does not, like, he's not a man of his word or woman of their word. I don't know why I'm hearing that. And it's like they say one thing, but then they do another. Okay. I also hear there has to be mutual respect. I honestly feel that regardless of what's happening in your relationship, Archangel Michael is saying that it's protected. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of outside influences for some reason. I don't know why, Hannah, but this is what I'm saying. I feel like I have to watch out for people who may try to take advantage of you. I feel like you got to watch out with your belongings, or maybe you need to watch out with your relationship. But I also kind of feel like you got to build trust. I feel like if you build trust and work on trust and building a solid foundation, that I feel like this relationship could actually go somewhere. So I really feel like things can move forward. It's just a lot of fear-based energy. Ugh, I don't like that. I'm wondering if this person that I'm talking about relationship-wise has been disloyal in the past, Hannah. And I hope that this makes sense to you. Okay. You know, I still feel like you put in a lot of effort in this relationship, and you're being impatient, you're anxious all the time. It's like you're trying to see the returns that should have resulted from your efforts of trying to work on this relationship. And it seems like something's not going hand in hand here. There's a lot of misconceptions or misunderstandings. And it's like someone is not listening to what the other person needs to listen to. So I'm just kind of wondering if when it comes to relationships and romantic partners, it feels like y'all are always on a different page. And I do feel that you want to expand your family. I do feel like you want to grow your relationship. I do feel like you but for some reason maybe you just have trust issues. And you know, hold on. Let me see what they say here. I honestly feel that you're going to get what you want relationship wise. But you got to stop feeling like an outsider. I kind of feel like you keep your distance and stay away from people and situations because you don't want to get hurt. And this is where the conflict is coming in. I feel like maybe you're holding on to too much past traumas and emotions, betrayals. But I kind of feel that when you let go of that, when you learn to let go and realize that you're protected, that you will be able to find the perfect partner according to your eyes, is what I'm being told. I hope this makes sense, Hannah. Of course, you said you've been dealing with a lot of fear. And I know you say you have hermit energy, but hermit energy just feels like it's like that because you're afraid of getting hurt. You're afraid of putting yourself out there. But this is where it's like you got to trust that you're protected, that the angels are going to help you find that person that you want to be with. Even if it's been difficult in the past when it comes to relationships, it's going to be okay. Hope this makes sense, Hannah. All right, so she said, yes, this is very true. Okay. So I do got to hop off of here. I was just wanted to come on just a little bit. I do have somebody who's scheduled a private session with me for 7:30. So I got to clear myself and prepare for that. And you're welcome, Hannah. Les, you're very welcome as well. And don't forget, every Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, I am doing some private group online energy clearings. And if you want to get a clearing, if you have stagnant energy, you feel like you need to clear out some emotional attachments or clear out any energetic cords, or even if you feel that you have curses on you, join me every Sunday in the private online energy clearing session, and we'll get all that accumulation of energetic debris removed out of your energy fields. And you can sign up at victoriaalvarado.com. You guys have a blessed night, and I love y'all. I want y'all to know that.